They're here, little owl, everywhere. A pink, grinning aquatic invasion.
Who? The dust bunnies under your couch?
No, the axolotls. Since I watched that documentary yesterday, I see them everywhere. On cereal boxes, on the radio, even in the clouds. The universe is sending me a message. I am the king of the newts.
Or your brain is just playing a massive trick on you. You're experiencing the Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon. And trust me, Hoodie, what I'm about to show you will change how you view reality forever. Data chaos. Why we need filters. To understand what's happening, we need to look at an incredible number. Every single second, about 11 million bits of information bombard your sense organs. Your body is like a giant antenna, constantly receiving signals. But your conscious mind, it can only process about 40 to 50 bits per second. Imagine trying to drink the entire ocean through a tiny straw. If you perceived everything at once, every hum of the heater, the sensation of your sock on your left toe, the dust in the air, your brain would crash within seconds. It would be a total system collapse. To save you from this madness, evolution built in a biological bouncer, the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. The bouncer on duty. This bouncer sits deep in your brainstem and acts as the ultimate filter. In milliseconds, it decides what's trash and what's VIP. Usually, it only lets 3 categories through: danger, your name, and anything relevant to your current goals. If someone shouts your name in a crowded stadium, you hear it. That's your RAS. Until yesterday, the word axolotl was absolute trash to your RAS. It was background noise, like the color of your neighbor's front door. You've seen them hundreds of times, but your brain deleted the info before it even reached your consciousness. But yesterday, that documentary gave your bouncer a new wanted poster. You told the system, hey, axolotls are important now, and boom, suddenly your RAS is scanning the environment like a high-tech radar for pink salamanders. But here's where it gets truly eerie. This effect is so powerful that it even influenced the history of crime. Do you know why we name this after a German terrorist group? The term Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon is actually a scientific accident. It wasn't born in a lab, but in a newspaper comment section in Minnesota in 1994. A reader named Terry Mullen wrote that he had just heard of the Baader-Meinhof Group, a far-left German terrorist organization, for the first time. Suddenly, within 24 hours, the name appeared everywhere, in other articles, in conversations, on TV. He was baffled and jokingly called it the Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon. The internet did what it does best. It grabbed the term and ran with it because millions of people recognized that exact feeling. Scientists call it the frequency illusion. It's a combination of 2 cognitive glitches: selective attention, your bouncer letting the axolotls in, and confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the moment your brain starts to falsify the statistics. When you see 3 axolotls today, your brain screams, "See? It's an invasion." But it's lying to you. It's hiding the 450 cars, the 120 pizza billboards, and the 3,000 other words you read today that were not axolotls. Your brain only counts the hits and ignores the millions of misses. It's like a striker who only counts his goals but pretends nothing happened every time he kicks the ball into the stands. At the end of the day, he looks at his list and thinks he's the best player in the world. Your brain wants your new theory, axolotls are everywhere, to be true, so it only serves you the evidence that fits. Sounds like a fun brain glitch, right? But in the modern age, this exact mechanism is being weaponized against you. Your biological RAS has gained a digital partner that never sleeps. Welcome to the 21st century, where your RAS is supported by algorithms on steroids. If you search for a topic on social media, say new sneakers or axolotls, something dangerous happens. The algorithm notices your interest and feeds you more of it. This massively amplifies the frequency illusion. Your brain thinks the whole world is talking about axolotls, while the algorithm is simply mirroring your own attention back at you. We end up in an echo chamber of perception. This is why political opinions become so extreme. Everyone sees only the confirmation of their own worldview through their RAS and their feed. The Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon isn't just a harmless joke about newts, it's the foundation of how we consume reality today.
You might ask, why did nature program us this way? Simple. Survival. For our ancestors in the Stone Age, recognizing patterns was life or death. If a caveman saw once that a specific berry caused a stomachache, his RAS had to be instantly programmed to alarm. He had to be able to spot that berry in the bushes immediately, no matter how much other greenery surrounded it. The frequency illusion was a protective mechanism. It was better to see a pattern that isn't there than to miss the tiger in the tall grass once. We are the descendants of those who saw patterns everywhere. The ones who took it easy, well, they got eaten. Your brain isn't broken, Hoody. It's just a modern computer running a 50,000-year-old operating system. Want proof? Let's do an experiment with the viewers. For a moment, focus as hard as you can on the color yellow. A bright, glowing, vivid yellow. Picture a yellow car. Close your eyes for a second and see it. Okay, done. I guarantee you, in the next 24 hours, you will see yellow cars everywhere. You'll ask yourself, did everyone buy a new car yesterday? No, they were always there, but your bouncer simply ignored them until now. That is the power of programmed attention. Expectant mothers experience the same thing when they suddenly see baby bumps everywhere. Or people who just bought a new phone and suddenly discover it in every other hand of people they meet.
Once you know how your RAS works, you can steer it. If you focus every day on what's going wrong in your life, your RAS will deliver new evidence of your misery every single day. You will only see the arrogant glares, the red lights, and the bad news. But if you program your RAS for opportunities, if you actively look for ways to reach your goal, your brain will start filtering those opportunities out of the chaos. You'll start noticing things that were already there, but that you simply overlooked. Your focus determines your reality. You aren't a victim of your perception, Hoody. You are the programmer of your own algorithm.
Okay, so I'm not the king of newts, just a victim of my own biology. Comforting, I think.
Exactly, but remember, your bouncer is always listening. Whatever you do, do not think of a pink elephant in a tutu.
Too late. There he goes. Guys, if you want to see smart videos everywhere in the future, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button.
Tell us in the comments, what is currently stalking you? A number, a word, or maybe a salamander?
See you next time when we turn your brain inside out again.